I think definitely this is probably one of the biggest transformation technology coming out.
Yeah.
I have been in enterprise software for 30 plus years, and there's always been changes, internet, mobile, cloud, but nothing as precedented as what we're seeing with AI. And the big thing, when I talk to a lot of customers, I've been traveling around Europe as well. I was in quite a few customer meetings around this whole week, as well as in UK. Everybody I talk to, at the board level, at the C level, are looking at AI to change how they run and operate the business. Yeah. And because AI is really changing the efficiencies, as well as allowing you to get value out of the legacy systems you've invested in. There's always been talk about that, finally seeing a technology which changes the game.
Yes. And despite being the least tech-savvy person around this desk, I am a tech file. I love the fact that we're going to get all this as well. But let me ask you another question before I get to the next question. Yeah. Why haven't these amazing technologies that Bill and others have been talking about for a long time, and we love having you guys on the channel, why haven't they massively boosted, for instance, European productivity? And that story I was just talking about, Jamie Dimon as well. And if they have boosted it, is it basically just masking the fact that we've got declines in productivity coming from other sources?
Well, we have seen a lot of boosting in terms of how our companies are running. Right? I mean, ServiceNow, for example, we've seen a value creation of $350 million. Based on agentic AI, what we have implemented inside the company. Yeah. We're seeing this with many customers here in BT. I talk to them. We have customers, AstraZeneca, who's implemented agentic AI to improve their supply chain processes and procurement. So there is definitely boosting of productivity. But more than that is also the efficiency in terms of how you run and getting visibility into your organization and rewiring business processes, which is where you have a lot more flexibility. So given I think we've been talking about tariffs and everything else, generally, how do you rewire things faster versus having to rewrite things every time? And that's where I think the value of AI is coming in, because it's able to help you make changes on the fly, make it much more manageable, as well as integrate it into the existing system without having to do a lot of the heavy lifting. So we're seeing that productivity gain for sure.
I've got a feeling a lot of people come to you and say, we know we need AI, we don't know what to do with it.
For sure.
I see so many companies that are like, yeah, we've got an AI strategy, and they don't really know what they're going to do with it as well. And you say to me, you're going to lose loads of jobs. No, there won't be loads of jobs. It will just augment what our people are doing already as well. Others, like a chap I was talking to at the CNBC party the other day, yes, I finally went out to an event, said to me, we've replaced basically all our research with AI. So others really know what they're doing. But a lot of your customers haven't got a clue what they're doing.
No, I think the biggest, you're 100% right. Everybody I speak to, customers, one, they want to do AI because they see there's a value, but they don't know where to start, how to implement it, do they have the skill, the cultural changes required to get those technologies into the system. So there are a lot of other barriers in terms of how quickly can you adopt AI. Technology works, there's a lot of value to it, but you have to bring in a lot of other effort, top down, across the company to really get the value of AI. So that's where a lot of companies are really struggling, is to figure out how to get started. What is my first use case? How do we really implement it? How do we make sure it gets adopted across the company? Then I can start seeing value. So that's the help they do require.
Yeah. I mean, obvious question. Why won't it create vast amounts of people who no longer have a purpose career-wise in the 21st century? I like to have this conversation holistically. I read a lot about it. The DeepMind people have been looking at what they've been saying as well, and some brilliant commentary out there as well about the coming wave, etc., etc. I can't see how vast numbers of jobs don't disappear.
Yeah, I know that's always been the question by many companies we talk to, or employees as well. But we have not seen that happen. Every technology shift, people think there's going to be a disruption from the number of employees required. But new jobs have been created, right?
Are they?
Well, with AI, yes. I mean, you see the things around, like, say, prompt engineering, which didn't exist. So new kind of roles are getting created. We're expecting, we did a survey with some third party. They're talking about the creation of another 500,000 jobs in AI-related stuff on top of what people do today.
Sorry, I'm going to ask you the dumbest question out there. Why won't the AI do those jobs?
Yeah, AI will do a lot of the mundane back-end task of rewiring systems, connecting and getting your data out there. But somebody has to be able to now understand how to use some of these technologies, how to implement them, how to really get your applications to work together with these things. So none of those things go away, but you're adding new capabilities like prompt engineering, data science, and other things like that, which is all AI related, which gets you new job creation. Sure, there might be some jobs which people were doing clicking buttons and things like that. Those will go away. They'll get much more absorbed by AI. But then I think you will be able to do your efficiencies better.